Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I welcome you all towards the new lecture of the day, that is tenses. You all know it is called the backbone of English grammar. As you know, we have studied all types of tenses in 6th and 7th class. But let's recall it again briefly. First of all, I would like to tell you about its four main types, that are continuous tense, indefinite tense, perfect tense, perfect continuous tense. According to the time, each type is further divided into three more types, that are present, past, and future. So in English grammar, there are overall 12 types of tenses. Let's start our lecture with the present indefinite tense. But before discussing its rules, I would like to clarify what is indefinite tense. When an action is mentioned and nothing definite is said about its completeness or incompleteness is indefinite tense. Here I have quoted some examples in front of you. It rains in the evening. Ali writes a letter. Sana talks politely. They go to the picnic. Here you can see all the examples of present indefinite tense in front of you. Let's move on to its identification. In Urdu, its identification is ta hai, te hain, and ti hai. Its rule in affirmative is subject, first form of verb or SES with object. But many of you are still confused about the use of SES. But I have mentioned the use of SES at the right side. As you can see, with he, she, it, or any third person's name, SES is used. For example, Sana goes to park. She reads the Holy Quran. It works well. He plays cricket. But with all other plural subjects, we use only first form of verb without SES. For example, they play, we play, etc. Here is the negative category of present indefinite tense. As the rule is mentioned in front of you, that is subject with do not, does not, with first form of verb and object. But before discussing its examples, I would like to clear the difference between do not and does not. As you can see at the right side, do not is used with all plural subjects. Plural subjects mean you, they, we. And does not is used with all singular subjects except I. It means with I we use do not. But with all singular subjects like he, she, it, or any third person name is mentioned, we are going to use does. As we can see, we don't read his newspaper. He doesn't like an apple. I don't like fish. They don't enjoy the party. She doesn't keep a good company. Here is the last category of present indefinite tense, that is interrogative. So I would like to tell you that some questions start with helping verb and some questions start with WH word like whose, when, where, why, etc. I have mentioned them separately as when a question starts with helping verb, its rule will be do, does, with subject, first form of verb and object. For example, do you like coffee? Does he go to school? Question mark. But students, keep one thing in your mind, that when does is mentioned in the sentence, We are not going to add SES with it. Now, let's move to its WH interrogative category. Its rule is WH word with do does, subject, first form of verb and object. For example, why does he write a story? Question mark. Where do they punish him? Students, here we are going to take a start with an unsolved exercise. All solved exercises are already solved in your English grammar book. Now let's solve the unsolved exercises together. But students, before starting its discussion, please be particular about its tense rule sequence and try to learn its difficult vocabulary properly. So let's start with the first one, that is गीदड़ शाम को चीखते हैं. गीदड़, jackals, चीखते हैं, howl. Jackals howl in the evening. Number 2, मैं अपने भाई से बहुत प्यार करता हूँ. I love my brother. Number 3, हम हर रोज अखबार पढ़ते हैं. We read a newspaper daily. Number 4, असलम ईद पर नए जूते खरीदता है. असलम buys new shoes on Eid. Number 5, गरीब आदमी मुश्किल से गुजर बसर करता है. Now here focus on गुजर बसर. Its English will be hand to mouth. A poor man lives from hand to mouth. अमीर आदमी गरीबों को हकारत की निगाह से देखता है. हकारत की निगाह, looks down upon. Its English will be the rich man looks down upon the poor. Number 7, मुर्गियां सारा साल अंडे देती हैं. The hens lay eggs round the year. Number 8, आप 10वीं जमात को अंग्रेजी पढ़ाते हैं. You teach English to 10th class. Number 9, मैं तैरना जानता हूँ. I know how to swim. Number 10, ये लड़का हमेशा शोर करता है. This boy always makes noise. Number 11, खुदा उनकी मदद करता है जो अपनी मदद आप करते हैं. God helps those who help themselves. Number 12, हम बैंक से रुपया हर रोज निकलवाते हैं. निकलवाते हैं, draw. We draw money from the bank daily. Number 13, तुम झूठे बहाने बनाते हो. झूठे बहाने, lame excuses. You make lame excuses. Number 14, डूबते को तिनके का सहारा. It's an idiom. So, its English will be, a drowning man catches at a straw. Number 15, सूरज मगरिब में गुरूब होता है. The sun sets in the west. Now students, let's move to its second exercise, that is unsolved exercise number 2. As the first one is, हम कभी कभी अजायब घर जाते हैं. कभी कभी, now and then. We visit museum now and then. Number 2, बच्चे चिड़ियाघर की सैर से लुत्फ उठाते हैं. लुत्फ उठाते हैं, enjoy. Children enjoy a visit to the zoo. Number 3, मेरा दोस्त मुझे हमेशा सही मशवरा देता है. मशवरा, advice. My friend always advises me rightly. Number 4, जो मेहनत करता है उसका फल पाता है. He who works hard gets its reward. फल पाता है, reward. Number 5, आप हर साल 1000 रुपए टैक्स अदा करते हैं. You pay अदा करते हैं. You pay 1000 rupees income tax every year. Number 6, मैं बिल की अदायगी हर माह की 10 तारीख तक कर देता हूँ. I pay bill up to the 10th of every month. Number 7, ये किताब कम तोलता है. Now, the vocabulary of किताब is butcher. कम तोलता, short measure. So its English will be, this butcher gives short measure. Number 8, ये दुकानदार घटिया माल बेचता है. Now, घटिया माल is substandard goods. This shopkeeper sells substandard goods. Number 9, लालची आदमी काला धन कमाता है. Here, काला धन means black money. कमाता है, कमाना, earns. The greedy man earns black money. Number 11, गरीब डाकिया बड़ी मुश्किल से गुजर बसर करता है. Here, you can change its vocabulary like the poor postman hardly makes both ends meet. Number 11, शिकारी हर परिंदे पर निशाना बांधता है. निशाना बांधता, aims at. The hunter aims at every bird. Number 12, डॉक्टर मरीज को आराम का मशवरा देता है. मशवरा देना, advises. आराम, to take rest. The doctor advises the patient to take rest. Number 13, किसान आजकल गंदुम की फसल काटता है. गंदुम की फसल काटना means harvest the wheat. So its English will be, the farmer harvests the wheat crop nowadays. Number 14, वो अच्छे आदमियों की सोबत में उठता बैठता है. सोबत, company, अच्छे आदमियों की, good company means he keeps a good company. Number 15, ये शख्स हर आदमी को धोखा देता है. धोखा देता है, deceived. This man deceived everybody. Now students, here comes the third unsolved exercise. This whole exercise is based on its negative category. Now recall its negative rules. As the first one is, वो गुनाह पर नहीं पछताता है. The meaning of गुनाह is sin and पछताता, repent. He does not repent on his sin. Number 2, आप अपनी गलती को तस्लीम नहीं करते हैं. गलती, fault. तस्लीम, admit. You do not admit your fault. Now here students, you can see the third sentence. Basically it is a passive voice translation because here you can focus on किताबें. गैर दिलचस्प किताबें हाथों हाथ नहीं बिकती हैं. See, if the doer of action is completely doing the action, can books do an action? गैर दिलचस्प किताबें हाथों हाथ नहीं बिकती हैं. So it is a passive voice translation. Like, uninteresting books are not sold like hot cakes. Here, doer of action is not mentioned here. But in the other sentences, you can see a doer of action is properly mentioned. So it is an active voice. But in number 3, there is no doer of action. So it is passive voice translation. Only this sentence is passive voice translation. Now, number 4, सितारे दिन में नहीं चमकते हैं. The stars do not shine in the day. वो मेरी बात नहीं सुनता है. He does not listen to me. Number 6, मैं इस अजनबी को नहीं पहचानता हूं. Now, अजनबी means stranger. पहचानता, recognize. So its English will be, I do not recognize the stranger. Number 7, हम आपको नहीं जानते हैं. जानते हैं, no, of course. We do not know you. Number 8, सब लड़के शरारत नहीं करते हैं. शरारत, mischief. All boys do not make mischief. Number 9, दाना आदमी. दाना आदमी means a wise man. ऐसी गलती नहीं करता है. गलती, mistake. A wise man does not make such a mistake. Number 10, सूरज जमीन के गिर्द चक्कर नहीं लगाता है. The sun does not revolve round the sun. Here you can see does is there, so we are not going to add s and es. Number 11. चांद आजकल शाम को नमूदार नहीं होता है. नमूदार appear. The moon does not appear in the evening nowadays. Number 12. लकड़ी पानी में नहीं डूबती है. डूबती sink. Wood does not sink in the water. Number 13. लोहे का टुकड़ा पानी पर नहीं तैरता है. A piece of iron does not float on the water. Number 14. अकबर कुछ जमा नहीं करता है. अकबर does not save anything. जमा save. Number 15. हम किसी को ख्वामख्वाह तंग नहीं करते हैं. तंग tease. We do not tease anyone for nothing. Now students, let's move on to the fourth unsolved exercise. You must have noticed that this exercise is truly based upon its interrogative category, as the first one is बच्चे आंख मचोली कहाँ खेलते हैं. Now the English of आंख मचोली is hide and seek. Its English will be where do the children play hide and seek. Number 2. डाकिया इस गली में कब आता है. When does the postman come in the street? Number 3. तुम इसके यहाँ क़याम पर क्यों एतराज करते हो. एतराज object. Why do you object to his stay over here? Number 4. क्या बादल जोर से गरजता है. गरजता thunder. Does the cloud thunder loudly? Number 5. क्या गर्मियों में ओले पड़ते हैं. ओले hail. Does it hail in summer? Question mark. Number 6. वो अपनी आमदन से ज्यादा क्यों खर्च करता है. Why does he spend? खर्च करता spend more than his income. Number 7. क्या वो अपने किए पर शर्म महसूस करता है. शर्म महसूस करना feel ashamed. Does he feel ashamed of what he did? Number 8. क्या बशीर रात गए तक आवारागर्दी करता है. आवारागर्दी wander. WANDER. Does Bashir wander till late at night? Number 9. नसीमा अपने मामू के यहाँ कितना अरसा ठहरती है. ठहरती है stay. How long does Nasima stay with her uncle? Number 10. फौज कहाँ पड़ाव करती है. पड़ाव in camp. Where does the army encamp? Number 11. क्या आप मिठाइयों पर फलों को तरजीह देते हैं. तरजीह prefer. Do you prefer fruit to sweet? Number 12. क्या लोग वक्त को अहम समझते हैं. Do people consider time to be important? Number 13. ये तलबा वक्त क्यों जाया करते हैं. जाया waste. Why do these students waste their time? Number 14. मुर्गा कब अजान देता है. मुर्गा cock. अजान देना crow. When does the cock crow? Number 15. क्या आपकी बेटी बड़ों का एहतराम करती है. Does your daughter respect the elders? Now students, here is the last unsolved exercise. Number 5 is there. Now in this exercise you will also observe that this exercise is truly based on interrogative type. As the first one is, क्या वो लूमड़ की कीमत मुनासिब तलब करता है. Its English will be, does he demand reasonable price for the fox? मुनासिब कीमत reasonable price. तलब, demand. Number 2, कपड़े का ताजिर कम नाप क्यों देता है? कपड़े का ताजिर, क्लोथ मर्चेंट, कम नाप, शॉर्ट मेजर. Why does the cloth merchant give short measure? क्या तमाम तलबा डाक की टिकट जमा करते हैं? Do all the students collect postage stamp? क्या अमीर आदमी दोनों हाथों से दौलत लुटाता है? दौलत लुटाना, burn the candle at both ends, दोनों हाथों से. Does the rich man burn the candle at both ends? तुम साइकिल खरीदने पर क्यों इसरार करते हो? इसरार, insist. Why do you insist on buying the bicycle? क्या ये लड़की रात को देर से सोती है? Does this girl sleep late at night? परिंदे कब चहचहाते हैं? चहचहाते, chirp. When do the birds chirp? उर्स पर लोग क्यों गाते और नाचते हैं? Here, the English of urs it will remain same. It will be urs. Why do people sing and dance on urs? क्या वो किसी की परवाह नहीं करते हैं? Do they not care for anyone? आप किस किस्म का ख्वाब देखते हैं? ख्वाब, dream. What kind of dreams do you have? तुम तर्जुमे की मशकें मुझे क्यों नहीं दिखाते हो? Why do you not show me the translation exercises? क्या वो अपनी गलती मानता है? Does he admit his mistake? क्या ये जमात अपने काम में दिलचस्पी लेती है? Does this class take interest in its work? Number 14, second last. क्या पाकिस्तान में बारिश सिर्फ मौसम गर्मा में होती है? Does it rain in Pakistan only in summer season? Number last is, पहाड़ों पर किस मौसम में बर्फबारी होती है? In which season does it snow on the mountain? Now students, I hope you have understood the lecture of present indefinite tense properly. Students, be cautious about its vocabulary. I know some words are a little bit difficult, but nothing is difficult unless you try for it. Students, now what is your task? You are going to learn all solved and unsolved exercises of present indefinite tense properly from the notes provided you at your home. But students, please try to build up and grasp the concept of tense and try to avoid the cramming. It's really harmful for you. Thank you.